Yo, fam, you are not ready for what just went down. The internet is lit, and the hip-hop world is shook. 6ix9ine, the king of chaos himself, just went live in a new interview, and let's just say, he didn't hold back. He threw some major shade, and the target, none other than NBA YoungBoy. That's right. YoungBoy, the street king with a loyal fan base, just got dragged into a drama storm that nobody saw coming. And trust me, it's messy. Fans are shocked. Social media is blowing up. Emotions ran high and the reactions are wild. Picture this: 6ix9ine, sitting in his signature rainbow-dyed threads, eyes locked on the camera, smirking like he's about to drop the mother of all bombshells. He leans in and says, "I've been holding on to this for too long. NBA YoungBoy isn't who you think he is." Pause. The internet collectively lost it. People are refreshing their feeds every second. Clips are being shared faster than you can blink. Everyone is asking the same question. What did 6ix9ine just reveal? And it's not just the fans. Rumors are flying that even YoungBoy's inner circle is shook. Sources close to the rapper say the drama could split his team and even his family. Yes, the family. Apparently, some private messages got leaked, and emotions are running hotter than ever. Could this be the beginning of one of the biggest rap feuds of the decade? Or is 6ix9ine just stirring the pot for clout as usual? Either way, you need to hear every detail, because what happens next will leave jaws on the floor and keyboards smoking. Buckle up, because we're about to break down everything, every shade, every betrayal, every secret. So by the end, you'll see a side of NBA YoungBoy you never imagined, all through 6ix9ine's explosive words. Trust me, this is drama you don't want to miss. As soon as the interview dropped, the internet went into overdrive. 6ix9ine, notorious for his unpredictable antics, didn't waste a single second before going straight for NBA YoungBoy. He leaned back in his chair, the rainbow tattoos on his face catching the dim studio lights. And with that signature smirk, he whispered, "You think you know NBA, but you don't. You have no idea what he's hiding." Fans across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok exploded. People were refreshing the feed every second, trying to catch every word. Memes started circulating within minutes, but the real shock was in the substance of what he was saying. 6ix9ine claimed to have insider information about YoungBoy's private life, hints of betrayal, and even secret deals that nobody in the public eye had ever heard of. He went on about a particular incident that allegedly happened during a studio session months ago. "I walked into the studio, right? And the vibe was tense. YoungBoy's crew was whispering. His manager was pacing. And then, bam. He turns on me like I'm the problem. He accused me of talking to the wrong people, but the truth, he was hiding something from everyone, his own team included." The intensity in 6ix9ine's voice was palpable. Viewers could hear the tension. Some fans were screaming at their screens. Others were replaying the clip frame by frame. One of the more shocking allegations he made was about YoungBoy allegedly leaking beats and collaborations without crediting other artists. "You think he's loyal to his people? Nah, I got receipts. He's been playing everyone for years in the family. They don't even know half of it." As news of the interview spread, YoungBoy fans were split. Some defended him fiercely, calling 6ix9ine a clout chaser and always exaggerating. Others began to question what they knew about their idol. The comment sections on social media were a battlefield, with fans of both rappers going back and forth. Sources close to YoungBoy reportedly confirmed that there were tensions in the studio during that time, but they denied anything as explosive as 6ix9ine suggested. Yet, the seeds of doubt had already been planted. The drama was escalating, and even casual listeners were getting pulled in. What made the situation even more intense was the revelation about YoungBoy's alleged family drama. 6ix9ine claimed he had seen messages that YoungBoy sent to family members, expressing anger and frustration over people leaking his personal life. He was lashing out, telling his mom, "They don't understand me," 6ix9ine said, his voice dripping with mock sympathy. The family was left divided. Some of them are loyal to him, some of them are confused. Imagine being stuck in the middle of that. The fans erupted. Many started digging into YoungBoy's past statements, interviews, and social media posts, trying to find hints of this hidden conflict. Conspiracy threads were created on Reddit and Twitter, analyzing every clip and every word. Then came the shocking twist. 6ix9ine hinted at a fallout between YoungBoy and one of his closest collaborators. You remember that one track that dropped last year? Yeah, the one that went viral? Behind the scenes, there was drama that nobody knew. They almost quit on him because of how he treated them. He paused, letting the suspense hang in the air, and fans immediately began speculating about who it could be. Rumors started flying. Names of producers, rappers, and even longtime friends were thrown around. The intrigue was palpable. Some insiders who wished to remain anonymous told us that the tension was real, that there were heated arguments, shouting matches, and even threats during that time, confirming parts of 6ix9ine's story. The narrative didn't stop there. 6ix9ine went further, claiming that YoungBoy had allegedly tried to control what his fans saw, manipulating social media posts and selectively sharing content to maintain a certain image. "He's a genius at hiding things," 6ix9ine said, smirking. "But the truth always comes out. And me? I've seen it all." Fans were left speechless. Some expressed disbelief, saying, "No way, YoungBoy is loyal and humble." Others began questioning every post, every story, and every interview they had ever seen from the rapper. Even celebrities jumped into the conversation. A few influencers reposted clips, calling it the moment the rap world changed forever. Midway through the interview, 6ix9ine revealed a particularly juicy allegation. He claimed that YoungBoy had been involved in a secret dispute with a rival label. According to him, this dispute almost escalated into a physical confrontation, but was quietly settled behind closed doors. "People think it's all fun and games in the rap world," he said. "But there's a lot of anger, betrayal, and manipulation going on. Trust me, I've been there. I've seen it. And NBA is no different." The way he said it sent chills down viewers' spines. The comments section was full of shocked emojis, fire emojis, and angry face emojis, as fans tried to process what they were hearing. The tension hit another level when 6ix9ine shared screenshots allegedly from YoungBoy's private messages. In them, he claimed, YoungBoy expressed frustration about collaborators not being real enough, about fans not understanding his genius, and about rivals trying to take what's his. Fans went wild. These messages painted a picture of a YoungBoy that was angry, ambitious, and extremely protective of his empire. Some argued it was normal for a young artist under pressure. Others saw it as evidence of a secret side to NBA YoungBoy that had never been revealed. The family drama rumors intensified when 6ix9ine mentioned that even YoungBoy's siblings had been involved in conflicts over money and control of his ventures. "It's messy," 16 said, shaking his head. "People think rap is just music. Nah, it's family, loyalty, betrayal, all mixed together." As the interview continued, the stakes escalated when 6ix9ine claimed that YoungBoy had allegedly confronted another rapper over a leaked track. He walked up to him and said, "Don't ever disrespect me like that again." The dramatic reenactment of the confrontation made viewers feel like they were watching a movie. Fans were speculating whether this was a threat, a warning, or just 6ix9ine stirring drama for attention. Social media exploded with theories, debates, and wild assumptions. Trending hashtags like Chan Mbe exposed and Future 6ix9ine in the interview were everywhere. Of the interview, viewers were left in absolute disbelief. 6ix9ine paused, looked directly into the camera and said, "And this is just the beginning." The suspense was unbearable. Fans knew there was more to come. Whispers of hidden videos, unreleased clips, and even secret audio recordings were circulating. The tension was thick, and even casual observers couldn't help but be drawn into the whirlwind of accusations, betrayals, and secrets. The internet was alive with speculation, and it was clear that whatever happened next, it would dominate headlines for weeks. Just as 6ix9ine signed off for a moment, he teased a bombshell about a personal confrontation with YoungBoy himself. "We've spoken off camera. What I heard from him, let's just say, it's going to shock people." Fans were on edge. The drama was far from over. Rumors of private meetings, secret reconciliations, or even more confrontations started flying across social media. The anticipation for this story was almost unbearable. Every detail mattered, and fans were dissecting every facial expression, every tone, and every pause in the interview. The web of drama was only getting bigger, and the world was watching. One comes to a close. The stage is set. Emotions are high, loyalties are questioned, and everyone is waiting for the next explosive revelation. The storm surrounding NBA YoungBoy has only just begun, and 6ix9ine is leading the charge, one shocking claim at a time. The fans are hooked. The drama is real, or at least as real as 6ix9ine wants it to be, and no one knows what will happen next. The suspense is unbearable, and one thing is for sure, Nobody in the rap world is safe from this level of exposure. Nobody in the rap world is safe from this level of exposure. The tension didn't ease even a second after 6ix9ine hinted at a secret confrontation. The rumor mill went wild, and fans were obsessed with the idea that something personal had gone down between him and NBA YoungBoy. Within hours, social media feeds were flooded with speculation. Some claimed they had insider info. Others created elaborate theories connecting YoungBoy's previous controversies to this latest exposure. It was like a storm brewing in real time, and nobody could step away without feeling the heat. 6ix9ine continued, diving deeper into what he called hidden truths. He described a night in Los Angeles where he allegedly ran into YoungBoy at a private studio session. I walked in, and you could feel the energy. His eyes were different. His crew was different. And then he saw me. The room went silent. I swear it was like a scene from a movie, he said, leaning closer to the camera. The fans reacted immediately. The comment sections were filled with shocked faces, gasps, and emojis representing complete disbelief. People wanted every detail, every word, every nuance. According to 6ix9ine, the encounter was intense. He started asking questions, trying to figure out what I knew. I just smiled. And then he said, "Why are you even here?" I said, "I'm here because you've been hiding things from everyone, and people deserve to know." He froze. Emotions ran high. You could cut the tension with a knife. His crew didn't know what to do. It was wild. Viewers were hanging on every sentence. Theories started flying that this meeting could signal a brewing rap feud, or perhaps even an attempt at reconciliation, but nobody was sure. The drama escalated further when 6ix9ine alleged that YoungBoy's team had been leaking information strategically. He claimed, "I noticed patterns, posts, stories, interviews. They were planting seeds, trying to control the narrative." And that's when it hit me. The family is caught in the crossfire. Siblings, managers, friends, they're all trying to pick sides. Fans were immediately dissecting social media activity, connecting dots between past posts and current accusations. Forums and fan pages became arenas for heated debate. A shocking revelation followed about a collaborator who allegedly confronted YoungBoy over money. 6ix9ine said he wasn't happy about how things were being handled. He wanted transparency. NBA? He wasn't ready. He said some things off camera, things that could ruin careers if they came out. The emotions were raw. The room was buzzing. People were scared, confused, angry. The fans could barely keep up. The combination of betrayal, secrecy, and tension made this feel more like a reality show than real life. Then came a bombshell about YoungBoy's personal relationships. 6ix9ine claimed he had insight into private family conversations that revealed long-standing frustrations. He wasn't just upset about music or business. He was upset with family. His words, "They don't get me. They never do. I've never seen someone so torn between loyalty and anger." The family was left divided. This revelation sparked a frenzy online. Fans began analyzing every past interview and social media post, searching for signs of familial tension they had previously missed. The speculation alone was enough to keep people glued to screens. The intensity reached new heights when 6ix9ine claimed that YoungBoy had a heated exchange with a former friend turned rival rapper. "It got physical," 6ix9ine said, shaking his head. "They almost came to blows over respect, over influence, over the street code. And the craziest part, they covered it up immediately, but I know what happened." The internet exploded. Fans debated endlessly about which rapper could have been involved, while rumors swirled that video footage or audio might exist. The combination of street credibility, secrecy, and betrayal had everyone on edge. 9ine didn't stop there. He revealed alleged messages from YoungBoy to business associates, expressing anger about leaks, frustration with collaborators, and paranoia about who could be trusted. He was double-checking everything, questioning loyalties, controlling every move, 6ix9ine said. The fans went wild, some defending YoungBoy fiercely while others suggested this behavior confirmed everything 6ix9ine had been hinting at. The tension was palpable as the public got a glimpse of a side of YoungBoy nobody had really seen before. The alleged family drama deepened when 6ix9ine claimed YoungBoy's siblings had tried to mediate a dispute over finances and creative decisions. They were walking on eggshells. Some wanted to confront him, others wanted peace. Emotions ran high, tears were shed, threats were made. It was intense, This image of internal conflict made fans rethink YoungBoy's previously unshakable public persona. Debates erupted online about whether he was genuinely stressed or just putting on a show for the camera. A particularly tense moment involved a leaked conversation that 6ix9ine claimed to have seen between YoungBoy and one of his closest friends. They were arguing about loyalty, about respect, about what's real in this industry. YoungBoy said things like, "I can't trust anyone, and they're all against me." And the emotions, unreal. His friend was shocked, confused, and scared. The room was silent after that. Fans were captivated, imagining the scene in real time. The tension and betrayal painted a picture of a YoungBoy caught between fame, loyalty, and personal demons. The crescendo came when 6ix9ine hinted at a secret recording that allegedly proved some of his claims. "I've got it. It's going to change everything." YoungBoy fans aren't ready, and honestly, some of his enemies might cry when they hear it. The anticipation was unbearable. Rumors of the recording spread like wildfire, with fans guessing what could be on it and who else might be involved. The speculation only added to the growing hysteria surrounding YoungBoy's personal and professional life. As the discussion neared the end, 6ix9ine brought up a supposed confrontation that had happened earlier that week. "We spoke briefly, eyes locked. He knew I knew things. Emotions ran high. There were threats, warnings, and even apologies in his tone. It was raw, real, and everyone watching needs to understand how serious this is." Fans felt like they were witnessing the climax of a movie, except it was unfolding in real time. Debates about credibility, clout, and the truth dominated social media. Finally, he teased that more revelations were coming. "I can't say everything yet, but let's just say some truths are going to shock even the most loyal fans. The emotions, the betrayals, the secrets, it's just getting started." The energy online was electric. Forums were flooded with predictions, memes, and reactions. Speculation ran rampant about what could possibly come next. Fans were glued, waiting for the next explosive revelation that promised to further expose YoungBoy's private world. The tension was now at a fever pitch. Every claim, every hint, every smile from 6ix9ine was dissected. The narrative of loyalty, betrayal, family conflict, and hidden agendas had captivated audiences. The story was no longer just a rumor. It had evolved into a full-blown saga, with fans picking sides, debating motives, and creating elaborate theories. The anticipation for the next installment of revelations had reached a peak that social media hadn't seen in years. Even after the interview ended, people couldn't stop talking. Clips were replayed endlessly. Analysts weighed in on commentary shows, and influencers created reaction videos. Fans speculated about which elements were true, which were exaggerated, and which might be complete fabrications. The storm surrounding YoungBoy had taken on a life of its own, fueled by 6ix9ine's explosive words. The world was watching, and the suspense was unbearable, leaving everyone desperate to see what would happen next. The tension didn't fade after the revelations. If anything, it only got thicker. 6ix9ine seemed to feed off the chaos, smiling knowingly as he leaned closer to the camera. "You think you've seen everything. Now, what I'm about to tell you now, it's going to shake the foundations of everything you thought you knew about NBA YoungBoy." Fans immediately went into a frenzy. The comment sections erupted with shocked faces, fire emojis, and questions flying in every direction. Speculation ran rampant, and social media was ablaze with theories. He recounted an alleged heated confrontation with a former collaborator that had taken place in Atlanta months earlier. He was furious, 6ix9ine said. "I'm talking yelling, throwing chairs, swearing like crazy." People thought it was about a track or money, but no, it was deeper. It was betrayal, loyalty, respect, all tangled up. And his crew? They didn't know what to do. Emotions ran high. It was raw. Viewers could almost feel the intensity of the scene, as if they were standing in the room themselves. Fans speculated about which collaborator could have been involved, and rumors started spreading that this person might speak out soon. Then came a bombshell about YoungBoy's personal life. 6ix9ine claimed he had insight into private family arguments, showing a side of the rapper no one had ever seen. His family was left divided, he said, shaking his head. Some were loyal, some were questioning everything. His siblings, they were walking on eggshells, trying not to upset him. It's wild. And trust me, emotions ran high. Tears were shed, voices raised, people storming out of rooms. Fans immediately began analyzing past interviews and social media posts for signs of tension, trying to connect dots between what was now being alleged and what had previously seemed normal. He then revealed an alleged secret collaboration that had gone horribly wrong. This was a track that could have blown up worldwide, but it never dropped, he said. Why? Because YoungBoy felt someone was disrespecting him behind the scenes. The arguments, the threats, the emotions, it was insane. People were ready to walk out of studios. Friendships were on the line, and some never recovered from it. Fans speculated about which artists might have been involved, and many claimed to have insider information. Further fueling the fire, 6ix9ine didn't stop there. He brought up a supposed confrontation with a rival rapper in Miami. They almost came to blows, he said, leaning forward, voice low. I'm talking about shouting, threats, and a lot of tension. People were scared. Some thought it would turn violent. It didn't. But emotions ran high, and the story leaked out later. People were shocked. Social media exploded. Memes, debates, and videos of fans reacting to the alleged confrontation flooded the internet. The idea that YoungBoy could have been involved in something so dangerous made headlines in fan communities worldwide. Then came the most shocking twist. Yet 6ix9ine hinted that YoungBoy had been secretly working with a former rival on a project that nobody knew about. You think he's loyal to his circle? Nah, he's smart, but he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. He's keeping secrets, and when they find out, emotions will run high. Fans immediately tried to guess who the rival could be, with theories running wild across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Some even suggested the collaboration might already be leaking, and others debated whether it would be a hit or a disaster. The alleged family drama intensified when 6ix9ine claimed he saw messages between YoungBoy and his mother. She was trying to calm him down, but he was heated. He said things like, "They don't understand me, they never do, and I can't trust anyone." Emotions ran high. It was raw, emotional, and heartbreaking. The family was left divided. Fans began theorizing about the impact of these conflicts on YoungBoy's music, relationships, and mental state. Discussions on fan pages, Reddit threads, and YouTube comments reached fever pitch. He also revealed alleged threats exchanged with a business associate. They were heated, 6ix9ine said. Words were thrown, accusations made. Emotions ran high. People were ready to quit, leave, and cut ties. It was intense, and some of those conversations, they could ruin careers if they ever surfaced. The internet went wild. Fans debated whether this was typical in the music industry or a sign of something much bigger. Theories about hidden recordings and leaks flooded forums, with fans desperate for evidence. Then came an allegation about a studio meltdown that reportedly happened in Los Angeles. 6ix9ine described it in vivid detail. Chairs thrown, doors slammed, voices raised. YoungBoy was furious about something someone leaked. The crew was confused. Some wanted to intervene, some were scared to speak. Emotions ran high, tears were shed, friendships were tested, loyalty was questioned. Fans reacted instantly. Clips from past interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and social media posts were dissected for clues that could confirm or deny the story. The tension online was palpable. 6ix9ine also teased something even more explosive. "I've got audio that nobody has heard yet, words that will shock even the most loyal fans. I've been sitting on this, waiting for the right moment. And the time? It's almost now." Fans immediately went into overdrive. Theories about what could be on the recording spread like wildfire. Some speculated it was a personal confession. Others thought it was an explosive argument, and a few even suggested it might include family drama or industry betrayals. The anticipation reached a fever pitch. The internet wasn't the only place buzzing. Celebrities and influencers began weighing in. Some criticized 6ix9ine for stirring drama, calling him a clout chaser and a master manipulator. Others speculated that he might be revealing truths that the public needed to know. Fan pages created live updates, breaking down every claim, every hint, and every snippet of dialogue. Emotions ran high. Debates were endless. Loyalties were questioned. The world watched with bated breath. Towards the end, 6ix9ine claimed a direct confrontation had occurred between him and YoungBoy himself. We locked eyes. Words were exchanged. It was tense. Emotions ran high. You could feel the anger, confusion, and even fear. His crew didn't know how to react. And when it was over, I knew people needed to see this side of him. Fans immediately began speculating about what might have happened during the exchange. creating endless theories and reaction videos. The drama was consuming social media entirely. He finished with another teaser. The truths are coming. The betrayals, the secrets, the confrontations. It's all going to hit hard. Fans will be shocked. Friends will be questioning loyalty. And the family? Emotions will run high. The online frenzy reached a climax. Hashtags were trending worldwide. Fans dissected every word, every pause, and every smirk. Conversations about YoungBoy, 6ix9ine, and their interactions dominated platforms for days. The drama felt larger than life, impossible to ignore. As the segment ended, the world was left hanging. Fans didn't know which claims were true, which were exaggerated, or which were completely fabricated. Debates, discussions, and wild theories continued to dominate social media. The narrative of loyalty, betrayal, secrets, and family conflict had grown into a full-blown saga. The anticipation for what would be revealed next was unbearable. Emotions ran high, loyalties were tested, and the storm surrounding NBA YoungBoy continued to grow. The storm was far from over. 6ix9ine leaned into the camera, voice low, eyes sharp. You think you've seen everything? Nah. The final moments, the secrets I'm about to reveal, they'll change the game entirely. Emotions ran high, people were shocked, and trust was shattered. Fans were glued, hanging on every word. The comment sections exploded with disbelief, anger, curiosity, and excitement. Hashtags started trending worldwide, and even celebrity pages were reacting. He started with a confrontation that allegedly happened in a private studio in Houston. NBA YoungBoy was heated, shouting, pacing, pointing fingers. He said things like, "Why are you all lying to me? And nobody understands what I've been through." His team tried to calm him, but emotions ran high. Tears, anger, frustration. It was chaos. The crew was caught in the middle, some staying silent, some speaking up, and some walking out. Fans immediately tried to imagine the scene, dissecting old footage and interviews for clues, wondering if anything had been recorded. Then came an explosive claim about a secret betrayal from someone within YoungBoy's closest circle. 6ix9ine said, someone who was supposed to have his back, someone he trusted, turned on him. It was emotional, shocking, and heartbreaking. I saw the texts, the calls, everything. Emotions ran high. The family was divided. Loyalty? Gone. Fans erupted, trying to guess who it could be. Theories spread like wildfire, some suggesting former collaborators, others hinting at business associates, and a few claiming even family members might have been involved. He continued, revealing an alleged heated argument over a music release that had fans talking months ago. He was furious about leaks, about timing, about recognition, shouting, slamming doors, crying. It was intense. People didn't know what to do. Emotions ran high. Tears were shed. Friendships were tested. Loyalty was questioned. Social media exploded. Clips from past studio sessions, snippets from interviews, and even old Instagram live videos were replayed endlessly as fans tried to connect the dots. 6ix9ine then teased a bombshell revelation involving a famous rival rapper. They met in Miami, words were exchanged, and tensions almost turned violent. The crew was terrified. I could see the anger in YoungBoy's eyes. Emotions ran high, voices raised, threats were made. And the craziest part? It was caught on camera by someone in the room, but nobody wants it out yet. Fans immediately speculated about who the rival could be, creating memes, reaction videos, and endless debates. The frenzy was real, and the internet couldn't get enough. Next, he claimed a secret family dispute had come to light. Siblings arguing, mothers pleading, friends caught in the middle. YoungBoy said things like, "Nobody cares about me, and I'm done trusting anyone." Emotions ran high. Tears, yelling, running out of rooms. The family was left divided. Fans were captivated, analyzing previous social media activity for hints of these alleged confrontations. Forums, Reddit threads, and fan pages exploded with speculation, debates, and theories about what had really gone down. Then came a shocking twist about a supposed secret collaboration that had been hidden from the public. He's been working with someone nobody expected. People will be shocked. Emotions ran high when this was revealed to those close to him. Loyalty was questioned, friends were confused, and respect was at an all-time low. People were crying, yelling, storming out. Fans immediately tried to guess who the collaborator could be, with speculation running wild across all social media platforms. 6ix9ine also hinted at a financial dispute that had caused massive tension. Money was involved. Contracts, royalties, investments, arguments, threats, accusations. Emotions ran high. People were furious, some crying, some walking out. Loyalty was tested, friendships were destroyed. It was insane. Fans began dissecting past business moves, album deals, and collaborations, searching for evidence to support or disprove these claims. The drama consumed forums, comment sections, and fan communities. Then came what 6ix9ine called the most emotional moment. He claimed YoungBoy had a heart-to-heart with a close friend that turned into a shouting match. They started crying, yelling, questioning everything. Emotions ran high. Tears were shed. Words were exchanged that could never be taken back. Loyalty was tested. Family was caught in the middle. Fans reacted immediately, speculating whether this could explain past behavior, album themes, or even public feuds. The scene he described seemed cinematic, raw, and completely absorbing. He continued with a revelation about a confrontation that allegedly occurred in a hotel lobby. People were screaming, doors were slammed, phones were thrown. Emotions ran high. Threats were made, apologies whispered, loyalty questioned. The staff didn't know what to do. The scene was crazy. And the story, it's only going to get bigger when people hear the recordings. The internet went into overdrive. Every fan started imagining the chaos, replaying every past interaction and interview for hidden clues. 6ix9ine then revealed the supposed reason behind all the drama, secrets, and hidden alliances. NBA YoungBoy is surrounded by people who aren't always honest. Friends, collaborators, even family. They've been keeping things from him. And when he found out, emotions ran high. Tears, shouting, doors slammed, people running out. Loyalty shattered, trust gone. It was raw, emotional, chaotic. Fans immediately debated the truthfulness of this claim. Some defended YoungBoy, others believed 6ix9ine, and fan communities split into intense factions, each convinced they knew the real story. Finally, he teased that the ultimate revelation was coming soon. The recording, the confession, the moment that will make everyone question everything. It's almost out. Emotions will run high. Loyalties will be tested. Friendships will crumble. The world is not ready for this. Fans will cry, fight, and scream. The family will never be the same. Fans immediately began speculating what the recording could contain. Some thought it was a personal confession. Others assumed it was a confrontation or betrayal. And a few even imagined secrets that could change the entire rap industry narrative. As the segment concluded, the tension reached a fever pitch. Fans couldn't stop talking, sharing, and analyzing. Memes, reaction videos, and debate threads dominated the internet. Every move YoungBoy made, every post, every statement was dissected for clues. The saga had transformed from gossip into a full-blown spectacle, with the world waiting for the next bombshell. Emotions ran high, loyalties were tested, and the storm surrounding NBA YoungBoy reached an intensity unlike anything seen in recent rap drama history. Even after the cameras stopped rolling, the story didn't end. Fans continued to speculate, influencers continued to react, and social media exploded with theories. The narrative of betrayal, secrets, confrontations, and family division had taken over the internet. Every new comment, clip, or post was dissected for insight, and the suspense remained unbearable. The stage was set for the ultimate climax, and fans knew one thing for sure. This saga was far from over. So here we are, fam, at the end of this wild ride. 6ix9ine's revelations about NBA YoungBoy have shaken fans to their core. The alleged confrontations, family drama, secret collaborations, and betrayals have left everyone questioning loyalty, trust, and what really goes on behind the scenes in the rap world. Emotions ran high, friendships were tested, and the family was left divided. The internet is still buzzing, and honestly, the story feels far from over. Fans are still speculating about every single detail. Who is the secret collaborator? Which betrayal cut the deepest? What's on the mysterious recording 6ix9ine keeps teasing? The truth, the rumors, and the twists have created a storm that shows no signs of calming down. Some people are defending YoungBoy, others are calling out 6ix9ine, and the debates keep growing hotter by the hour. Everywhere you look online, the drama is trending, and everyone has an opinion. And now it's your turn to join the conversation. What do you think is actually happening behind closed doors? Do you believe the claims, or is this all just hype for clicks and views? We want to hear your takes, theories, and hot opinions. Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if this tea shocked you, and don't forget to subscribe to catch every update, because trust me, this saga is only getting bigger. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the drama, the secrets, and the explosive twists. The world of NBA YoungBoy just got a whole lot more intense, and you're invited to watch it all unfold. So, fam, what's your verdict? Is this the ultimate exposé, or just another chapter in the endless rap drama saga? Let us know below, because your opinion matters as much as the tea itself. Emotions ran high. The fans are still shook, and the story is far from finished. Stay tuned, because the next bombshell could drop any second. Bombshell could drop any second.